Good afternoon. Before we begin the ceremony, just a reminder for folks on both sides of the stadium, please be respectful. Please be respectful and do not stand along the railing. We have folks sitting in the handicap accessible seating on both sides. Be respectful and do not stand along the railing. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. How are we doing today? Graduates, families, friends, teachers, administrators, it's my pleasure to welcome you to your Framingham High School Class of 2025 commencement ceremony. My name is Jonas Sasitsky.
And my name is Samantha G.
We are two of your class officers.
And we'll be your MCs for the evening. Graduates, first let's review. Tassels remain on the right side until you get your diploma and then are moved to the left. During the Pledge of Allegiance and National Anthem, it is appropriate for male graduates to remove their caps, while female graduates, if your cap is bobby pinned to your head like me, you may leave it on.
Now I'd like to invite one of my fellow class officers, Shelby Kickless, up to the stage to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance. I'd ask you all to please rise and remain standing as Senior Owen Turner performs our national anthem following the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic in which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? Thank you.
Thank you, Owen and Shelby. Now please welcome District 8 School Chair Committee member Jessica Barnhill to the podium as she addresses the class on behalf of the school committee.
Good afternoon. Buenas tardes, boa tarde. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, esteemed faculty, proud families, and most importantly, the remarkable class of 2025. Today is more than a ceremony. It's a celebration of growth, grit, and the incredible journey each of you has taken to arrive at this moment. Let's begin by honoring those who have walked this path beside you. To the parents, the families, the friends, the caregivers, thank you. Your sacrifices, your encouragement, and your unwavering belief in these students have made all the difference. We are deeply grateful for you. To our extraordinary teachers, mentors, faculty, administrators, and school staff, thank you. Your patience, guidance, and passion have shaped not only scholars, but strong, kind, and capable human beings who are ready to make their mark on the world. And now to the class of 2025, our future change makers and leaders. Today, June 8th, marks an important milestone in your story. We are here not only to celebrate your academic accomplishments, but to honor the resilience, character, and courage it took to get here. High school wasn't always easy. Life hasn't always been easy. But you showed up, you pushed forward. Some of the challenges you faced were visible, others silent and personal. But every step, every stumble, every comeback shaped you into who you are today. Stronger, wiser, and more prepared than ever to take on the road ahead. This year, there's been a quote that has served as a guiding inspiration for me, and I'd like to share it with you here today. It has helped guide me thinking and reminding me what courage looks like in real life. I believe it speaks directly to where we are right now, as graduates stepping into an uncertain world, as people trying to live with purpose and heart. It comes from researcher and author Brené Brown, who writes about vulnerability, leadership, and what it means to truly show up in our lives. According to Brené Brown, we must walk into the arena, whatever it may be, with courage and the willingness to engage. Rather than sitting on the sidelines and hurling judgment, we must dare to show up and let ourselves be seen. That's what it means to dare greatly. This quote reminds us that success is not found in perfection, but in participation, in showing up, trying, and continuing to strive, even when the outcome is uncertain. It's a call to be courageous, take risks, and to live with purpose. As you move forward, remember that it's far better to be someone who dares, who cares, and who tries. The arena belongs to you now. Step into the future boldly, be brave enough to question, to innovate, and to stand up for others. Be the voice for the unheard, the light for those in darkness, and the change you wish to see. As each of you follows your own path, hold close the lessons you've learned, the friendships you've made, and the strength you've discovered in yourselves. This is more than the end of a chapter, it's the thrilling start of a new one, full of promise and possibility. Class of 2025, we are so proud of you. We believe in you. Congratulations, your story is just beginning, and what an incredible story it will be. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Barnhill, for your encouraging words and support. It is now my pleasure to introduce our next student speaker, class officer, and my dear friend, Ava Dillon.
Hello, class of 2025. My name is Ava Dillon, and I stand before you all extremely grateful for the opportunity to address my classmates, my teachers, and my community on this lovely day. It is an honor to speak in front of the 537 students that make up this year's graduating class. Each and every one of the students graduating today have proven to themselves and to their community that they are resilient, determined, and most importantly, that they have made a commitment to their future that will carry them forward in life. My mother once told me, as her parents said to her, that you must study because knowledge is the only thing that no one can ever take away from you. No hardship you encounter and no enemy you face can take away what you know. Our knowledge is not simply derived from our studying, though. It can be from our experiences, from our ancestors, and from our best friends. Over the last 4 years, each of us has certainly learned something new. Your willingness to learn what you do not yet know will be the catalyst for your future. Whether you are attending college, joining the military, taking a gap year, or working, you carry within yourself everything that you need to make your future yours. With that being said, however, we cannot fail to recognize the sacrifices that our families have made for us and the unwavering commitment of our Framingham district teachers. I'm certain that every one of you has felt the support of someone within our school district. An elementary school teacher who believed in you, a high school coach who pushed you, a social worker who listened to you on a difficult day. It is not enough to just thank these incredible people, but I hope that a thank you will start to repay at least some of the debt that we owe everyone who has helped us along the way. So, thank you, friends, families, teachers, administrators, employers, mentors, and everyone in between. This day is as much a testament to the power of community as it is a celebration of our graduates. And with that, I would like to once again congratulate the members of the class of 2025. It has been an honor and a privilege to work with all of you, to be friends with you, to be teammates with you, and to be graduating alongside of you. The future is ours. Conseguimos, lo logramos. We did it. Thank you.
Thank you, Ava. Our next senior who will be giving a speech tonight is Class Officer William Jijuko.
Hello, class of 2025. Are you excited to be here? Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Hi, my name is William Juko. I'm excited to be standing in front of you to give a grad speech. I wasn't expecting this, but thank you all. Do you all remember all the way back to 2015? We were all 7 or 8 years old. While most of you were wearing snow pants, I was wearing a school uniform with my shorts. I was sleeping in a dormitory at my boarding school in Uganda. I remember one thing clearly. I had a dream to come to the United States. In 2023, that dream brought me to Framingham High School, where I was welcomed with open arms. Everyone has had their own journeys throughout high school, and I want to congratulate all of you for making it this far. I arrived in Framingham with a mission to be a light for the school and this new community I'll now call home. Since then, I've been blessed with opportunities that come from being part of the FHS community, a youth US Senate finalist for Massachusetts, an advocate for statewide change, and now, as the post is called, moving on to college. My journey has been one of leading, learning, and finally adapting. Becoming a leader became my dream from FHS, and FHS has supported me in that quest. Thank you to everyone who trusted me to serve you as your senior class officer. That trust means everything. I'm so proud to be part of the class of 2025. One of my favorite moments was when you all believed in my dream and voted me the most likely to be president. Just know, I still got that dog in me. I have a dream, and I know many of you do too. Today at graduation is a good day to reflect on how Framingham has helped you toward your individual dream. Freshman year, we were all young and mostly confused while walking into the wrong classes, trying to look for K-Hall, J-Hall, but clearly we're just trying to fit in. Sophomore and junior year hit us with the pressure of classes and wanting to be athletes, then SAT stress, and feeling like we're drowning in work. Finally, senior year came first with college apps, senioritis. I guess you all can testify to that, right? Senioritis, prom, and now here we are, finally graduating for what's next. We couldn't have followed our dreams without lots of people's support, shout out to our families, our teachers, the administrators, the counselors, the coaches, and of course, the custodians who created a clean environment when we made a total mess in the CAF. Thank you to everyone who has been part of our high school journey. You have made a lasting impact. Some of the support we have felt has been through the creation of a community. Our class has been through heartbreak and grief, but without those experiences, we couldn't have grown. Personally, I'll always remember how you all stood by me when I lost my mom this year. Your love and support got me through it. Everything we have done together, every event, every cause, every win has raised the Framingham High flag a little higher. Now, as we move forward from FHS, be confident in your pursuit of your dream. My dreams started with you all, and you always be with me. I say this with pride. I know we can do this. Lock in, keep showing up, keep leading, keep shining, keep pushing toward your dreams. Class of 2025, we made it. Let's go Flyers!
Wow, thank you, William, so much for that speech. Now I'd like to introduce our next and final student speaker, class officer, and another dear friend of mine, Jordan Cohen.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Jordan Cohen, one of the class officers for the legendary class of 2025. Before I keep going, we took a class selfie at one of our first freshman year assemblies, so I think it's only fitting that we take one at our last. On the count of three, smile. Thank you. I want to take a moment for all the younger siblings, cousins, and friends in the crowd. I see you, sitting on the uncomfortable benches, kind of bored, baking in the sun, wearing a polo shirt that feels like sandpaper because your mom or dad said you had to look nice. I feel your pain. I was you 6 years ago as a 12-year-old, watching my oldest brother graduate, sweating through khakis, watching a big kid speak, and not really understanding the magnitude of what all the people with weird hats and dresses had achieved. But that day, the class president talked about the importance of hard work, which inspired me to follow in his footsteps and get involved with leadership. I hope I can inspire one or two of you here today. One thing you may not know about me, I was a part of the Spanish two-way program, and I'm going to translate some of the key messages today. I have 3 pieces of advice for you as we walk off this field and leave behind the Framingham School buildings that you might have walked out of 4,860 times. Yes, I did the math, Mr. Strader. 1, true success can be learned, so work on developing mental toughness. 2, lead with kindness. And 3, have the courage to take opportunities. 1, el verdadero éxito se aprende, así que trabaja en desarrollar tu fortaleza mental. 2, lidera con amabilidad. Y 3, ten la valentía de aprovechar las oportunidades. The first, practice asking yourself questions every day to develop and strengthen your mental toughness. I know a lot of you are familiar with mental toughness when it comes to sports, fighting through tough exams, battling through a long rehearsal or performance, or struggling through a long shift at work. My tennis coach, who came from 10 minutes to the US to play college tennis, had many obstacles to overcome just to get to play the sport, and would always say how tennis is 80% mental. The more I think about it, life is 80% mental, if not more. What do you believe you can do? What do you think you're capable of? How quickly will you bounce back when you face adversity? La vida es 80% mental, si no más. ¿Qué crees que puedes hacer? ¿De qué te crees capaz? ¿Cómo de rápido te recuperas cuando te enfrentes a la adversidad? The second, be kind. TV host Mr. Fred Rogers once said, there are 3 ways to ultimate success. The first way is to be kind. The second way is to be kind. The third way is to be kind. Hay 3 diferentes maneras de alcanzar el éxito. Lo primero es ser amable. Lo segundo es ser amable. Lo tercero es ser amable. He didn't say to go viral on TikTok, win big on crypto or gambling, or drop a fire mixtape. Success isn't only about being smart. It's about making the people around you feel seen and supported. Your biggest win might not be a degree or a title at a job. It might be how you help someone else get there. I believe we are all here today because people believed in us, supported us, and maybe physically shoved us out of bed in the morning. Many of those people are here supporting us today. Please help me thank the teachers, administrators, school committee, city council, mayor, and all the family and friends. Gracias a todos. Third, take opportunities. If an opportunity comes up that piques your interest, or you are feeling hesitant, or maybe not yet ready for it, take it. Unless, of course, it's clearly illegal, in which case, you maybe want to keep looking. I always tell my parents that every time I take an opportunity, 5 more seem to pop up. When I took the opportunity to join the school committee as a student representative, many more opportunities came my way. Being kind and open to new opportunities has made a huge difference for me. It's helped me build friendships I never expected, connect with people who've supported my growth, and even gain the confidence to speak in front of you today. Say yes to things that may scare you a little. Apply for everything. Talk to a stranger. Audition. Run for something. Show up. Remember, if you don't go for it, someone else will. I hope you all remember how powerful those simple choices can be as you move forward in whatever path you choose. As we leave the field for the last time, may you always remember your days at FHS and take pride in being a flyer. Felicitaciones, clase 2025. Congratulations, class of 2025.
Thank you, Jordan. Up next, please welcome Framingham High School Principal Mr. Albright for the final speech of the evening.
Good afternoon. My name is Mark Albright, and I am the very, very proud principal of Framingham High School. On behalf of our entire school community, I want to warmly welcome friends, families, faculty, staff, district leaders, and local officials to this very special occasion. Before we honor our graduates, I'd like to take a few moments, as many others have this afternoon, to recognize the people who have made this day possible. To Mayor Sisitsky, the City Council, the school committee, and Superintendent Dr. Tremblay. Thank you for your unwavering support of our students and our schools. As both a school leader and a proud Framingham resident, I'm truly grateful for your efforts. When you look out over Bowditch today, I hope to see the dedication reflected in the faces of these graduates. To the parents, guardians, families, and community members, thank you for standing behind these students with encouragement, patience, and love. Your partnership has been essential to their success. At the high school, to my administrative team, thank you for your leadership, your wisdom, and your daily support. To our teachers and staff, many of whom are here today, including custodians, bus drivers, cafeteria workers, special ed aides, support staff, secretaries, thank you. You should all clap for that. Their work often happens behind the scenes, but it is absolutely vital. And they've helped shape this class into the young adults that we celebrate today. I also want to take a moment to recognize members of the FHS staff who deserve a special acknowledgement this year. First, we send our best wishes to Amelia Jacob, a dedicated world language teacher who is retiring after many years of inspiring students with her passion for language and culture. Next, we honor Marcia Cruz Redding, one of our family liaisons, who's helped us build deep and meaningful connections with families across our community, and her impact has been profound. And finally, we remember Jean Kapuzinski, who is set to retire this June after 3 decades of service to Framingham High School. Jean passed away unexpectedly this spring, and his absence has been deeply felt. He was a uniquely dedicated educator, intense in his convictions, deeply loyal to FHS, and fiercely committed to the students he worked with. Jean's presence in our building was unmistakable and will be greatly missed. And now on to our graduates. Today you stand on the edge of your next chapter, excited, maybe a little bit nervous, but absolutely ready. This is your moment to celebrate how far you've come and to recognize those who helped you get here. But before I continue, I should probably address the call that I made on Friday. Turns out, I might not be great at predicting the weather, but I've never had any doubt about predicting the success of the class of 2025. Through the support of your families and the guidance of your teachers, you've all grown, not just in knowledge, but in confidence, independence, and self-awareness. You've discovered your strengths, and yes, some weaknesses too. Don't shy away from those. Own them. Learn from them. Turn them into your new strengths. At your freshman assembly, I asked 3 things of you. 1, to get involved. Say yes to opportunities, but strive for balance. 2, be respectful. High school comes with freedom, but also with responsibility. Give respect, and you'll earn respect. And 3rd, give back. Leave FHS better than you found it. So now I ask you, how did you do? How have your choices shaped the legacy of the class of 2025? And even more importantly, how have they shaped you? Michael Jordan once said, I've missed more than 9,000 shots in my career. I've lost almost 300 games. 26 times I've been trusted to take the game-winning shot and missed. I failed over and over and over again in my life, and that is why I succeed. Success is not about never failing. It's about how you respond when you do. And class of 2025, you've already shown you know how to bounce back, to grow, and to keep moving forward, and that's what real success looks like. You're a diverse, passionate, and talented group of young adults ready to take your place in the world. And whatever comes next, go forward with confidence, knowing you have our full support and our best wishes. Before we begin the presentation of diplomas, I'd like to recognize graduates who will be serving in the military after school. If that's you, please stand and be recognized. Hoorah, and thank you for your service. And now I invite the staff members reading the names, Ms. Seacott, Mr. Elliott, Mr. Brinley, and Mr. Bruce, to please take their places here at the stage. Class of 2025, congratulations, and never forget, you are now and will always be a Flyer. Thank you.
Jordan Tyler Cohen. Ava Sophia Dillon. Samantha Jocelyn G. Timothy Kyle Beverly. Ethan Benjamin Luong. Ella Rose Richer. William Mukasa Juko. Shelby Lee Kickless. Robert Jonah Sisitsky. Kylie Maeve Tashin. Owen Patrick Turner. Tessa Jordan Varley. Rami Usama Abdel Motal. Esther Ianola Abe. Christian Mateo Agwe Rea. Emma Maria Aguilar. Eric Alfredo Aguilar. Emma Michelle Aka. Milagros Rosemary Alka Atunkar. Ifra Saeed Ali. Cora Sturley Allen. Legisbeth Almonte Contreras. Angelide Marie Alvarado Fibas. Isabella Grace Alvarez. Wilbur Alexander Amaya Cruz. Nevea Fallon Anastasas Lescarbo. Bella Grace Anderson. Mia Simone Anderson. Giovanna Marcena Andrade. Lucas Robert Angelo. Lucas Jorge Leonardo Angelo. Satini Pierre Antoine. Daniel Andres Anton. Clarinda Freire Arujo. Yolanda Ashley Alves Arujo. Rebecca Grace Alves Arujo. Christy Paula Archila Tobar. A Marlon Rochelle Arias Ramirez. Stephanie Fabiola Arias Ramirez. Javine Royale Arenzindiata Charo. Jonathan Rodrigo Artero Vasquez. Alexander Thomas Asunsao. Andrew Tyler Ostrager. Luisa Fernanda Avila Isguire. Amir Ali Bahadur. Harrison Samuel Barnett. Natalie Josephine Barney. Jacqueline Isabel Barea. Victoria dos Reis Barreto. Vitor Barroso Santos. Maik Ferreira Batista. Michaela Renee Beck. Hallie Emerson Benstock. Raghav Bandari. Arohi Snehal Bhatt. Ayla Diane Bianchi. Tatiana Amanda Boyd. Blake William Brandolini. Jack Anthony Brennock. Connor McKinnon Brewer. Zachary Benjamin Brown. Frank Wispy Brutus. Joao Kleber Martins Cabral. Cesar Rodrigo Caguna. Erica Jasenia Caguna Lema. Rachel Lynn Camarado. Esther Camilo. Leticia Gonçalves Camilo. Ryan Pieri Silva Campos. Thomas Jason Cantrill. Stella Blanche Capuzzi. Livia Eduarda Rodriguez Carno. Sophia Grace Carney. Lauren Elizabeth Carnicelli. Eric Stephen Carpio Castro. William Lawrence Carrasco. Luisa Heitor Barreto Carvales. Mirella Christine De Paula Carvalho. Sandri Decia Castillo Junque. Belindo Castro Paguay. Juan Dave Catao dos Santos. Angel Samuel Catota. Marco David Cazol Velarde. Reneco Chirac. Vincent Samuel Chavez. Italo Icaro dos Santos Chavez. Tristan Tyler Cheatham. Yordi Isaac John Carrillo. Benjamin Finn Clayton. Izzy Teresa Cole. Isadora Ping Yi Kolari. Amberly Ray Collins. Memphis Gabriel Colomo Asudrea. Leah Marie Condriat. Anya Sophia Conell. Maya Contreras. Brady James Robert Coppinger. Derek Jesus Alexander Corrado Charez. Christian Oswaldo Cordero Mijangos. Justin Israel Correa. Carlos Antonio Corona Sanchez. Emily Rodriguez de Jesus Costa. Luan Felipe Lopez Costa. Luisa Pires Costa. Rick Kenner Gomez Costa. Luke Anthony Coutu. Mackenzie Lynn Coutu. Anthony James Covino. Ethan Manuel Cox. Scarlett Kathleen Creedon. Ruan de Barros Cruz. Sara de Almeida Cruz. Kenneth Isai Cruz Cortez. Julia Maureen Cunningham. Tyler William Curtis. Noe Abigail Kushil Elias. Vincent Anthony D'Angelo. Aiden Christopher DaCosta. Anna Luisa Martins DaCosta. Felipe Dorcio Damanseo da Cruz. Richard Felipe Honorato da Paixão. Adrian Diaz Carrera de Silva. Isabella Freitas de Silva. Calebe Rodriguez de Silva. Kevin de Silva. Luana Barreto de Silva. Maria Eduarda Rodriguez de Silva. Pedro de Oliveira de Silva. Thais Gomez de Silva. Victoria Lorenco de Silva. Gabriel Canupe Diaz da Silva. Gabriel de Carvalho Dathlian. Jasmine Gloria de Peace. Reese Davies. Leticia Sena de Almeida. Lara Gabrieli Teodoro de Amancena. Kaique Nilio Virtuoso de Castro. Gabriela Ribeiro de Faria. Susan Samantha de Leon. Adelice Diego Baptista de Lima. Iago Alves Pereira de Lima. Leandro Gabriel Carvalho de Meneses. Elisel Emmanuel das Graças de Oliveira. Yuri Mendez de Oliveira. Italo Miguel Almeida Ferreira de Paula. Stephanie Castro de Sales. Stephanie Faria de Sousa. Anna Julia Oliveira de Sousa. Caleb Barbosa de Souza. Eduarda Faustino Fausta de Souza. Emily Costa de Souza. Laura Carolina de Souza. Richard Enrique Rodriguez de Souza. Teodora de Deitch. Leo Dees. Benjamin David DeGroat. Anthony Thomas DeMarco. Emily Elizabeth DeMarco. Lauren Crystal DeMore.
Joseph Edward Dempsey. Aiden Joseph Dervin. Anna Maria Dervishian. Elias Daniel Devers. Cherno Diallo. Alexa Nicole Diaz. Brianna Sophia Diaz. Amy Elizabeth Di Pasquale. Giovanni Antonio Di Plazzi, Gustavo Lucino do Carmo, Pedro Dominguez Garcia, Sophie Patricia Donahue, Jackson Patrick Donato, Fiona Nellie Donahue, Adam David Dorsey, Luisa Merece dos Anjos, Ana Clara Campos dos Reis, Victoria Suarez dos Reis, Tyla Cristina Morero dos Santos, Alice Monique Duby, Benjamin Domoshinsky, Samuel Dubashinsky, Caitlin Rose Dumas, Ashley Philip Durand, Anna Clara Dutra, Amelia Grace Ebel, Derek Paul Ellis, Anissa Victoria Elisi, Maite Michaela Endara Pilla, Kathleen Francisco Palace Eke, Kiara Espinal, Michael Kenneth Esquivel Rosales, Noah Jake Farhaden, Cameron Feaster, Eli Damian Phoebus, Andrew Whalen Feinbat, Luis Caetanu Fernandez, Kathleen Rodriguez Ferreira, Nicolaini Victoria Oliveira Ferreira, Vitali Santos Ferreira, Fernanda Nunes Ferreira, Vanessa Sarah Finder, Jason Patrick Fitch, Theodore Zev Fine Flaggart, Hazel Daliene Flores Duenas, Alexi Ernesto Florian, Olivia Noel Florian, Brooke Marie Fortini, David Poku Fashunisi, Eric Fernanda Franco de los Reyes, Valerie Jimena Franco Harazon, Anna Clara Freitas, Gabriel Demores Freitas, Kawa Gisosa Freitas, Isabella Rose Gaffney, Nina Masoti Garcia, Jordan Armani Garcia Diaz, Gerberth Elias Garcia Lopez, Monica Garcia Perez, Arsani Gali, Chiago Bochet de la Vera Getty, Patrick James Gillespie, Ryan Thomas Gillespie, Carly Isabel Gladstein, Nathan Benjamin Godso, Aria Helena Goldberg, Maxwell Clifford Goldberg, Evan Philip Goldfarb, Brian Figueroa Gomez, Gomes. Felipe Barbosa Gomes. Marcel Gomes. Arthur Viana Gomes. Dylan Fernandez Goncalves. Eddie Estuardo Gonzalez. Gianna Gonzalez. Shayla Gonzalez. Kayla Noel Goodridge. Madeline Rose Gorney. Darren Nolan Ortiz Graspy. Jada Marie Gudiel Hope. Moana Guillaume. Yariel Benjamin Guillen Perez. Luis Gustavo Gutierrez Sarceno. Abigail Ann Hall. Danielle Patricia Harris. Dylan Anderson Harris. Nico Francisco Haratunian. Haley Jane Hawkins. Liam Michael Hebert. Louis Rudolph Hedberg Jr. Erlin Josue Hernandez Espinal. Amber Michelle Hidalgo. Simone Annette Hippolyte. Jeremiah Brian Holland Hagen. Jonathan Elias Hook. Amr Hassan Hudzi. Heidi Eleanor Holker. Caitlin Elizabeth Shy. Julian James Hughes. Benjamin Evan Hunt. Sereno Antonio Xavier Eva Verone. Francesca Adriana Idzel. Yasmin Christini Miranda Ilya. Shahab Iqbal. Amin Ismaili. Bruno Jacob. Maya Layla Jacobs. Niharika Jane. Stephenson Fino John Baptist. Wendy Marisol Jimenez Aguilera. James Sebastian Jimenez Garnica. Addison Elizabeth Jones. Andrew Kurt Josephek. Violet Esther Kalmar. Mariana Kammer. David Michael Kane. Brooke Kathleen Kaufman. Angeliki Caius. Joshua Santos Keefe. Amara Keita. Mahid Mohammed Khan. Ismail Khan. Riley Lee Kickless. Jonathan Kimyagarov. Aubrey Ryan Klippenstein. Tessa Baron Kradowski. Liesel Catherine Crony. Jack Albert Kurzman. Emma Kimberly Kwan. Sam Joseph Lamott. Connor Charles Lancidal. Olivia Marie Lane. Jamie Michelle Last. Melissa Arujo Andrade Leandro. JC Kelly Leon. Luna Janelli LeBron. Andrea Ledesma Urbano. Ian William Lee. Diana Lemus. Alexis Trisha Lassard. Gabriel Isaac Liffman. Andrew Rabello Lima. Andrew Zhu Liu. Brandon Garkeen Liu. Michael Gooman.
Joshua De Freitas Lopes. Caden Alexandra Lopes Marcotte. Chrisia Abigail Lopez Alvarado. Wilman Adene Lopez Batista. Alba Jasmine Lopez Campos. Johnny Lozada Jr. Ethan Fenn Liu. Asher John Lynch. Jaden Trey Mack. Maria Eduarda de Assis Machado. Evelyn Miriam Beverly McIver. Alyssa Margaret McKay. Charleston Martins Madrona Jr. Miguel Zanin Megales. Ethan Francis Major. Murray Magdi Mansour. Pedro Henrique de Jesus Marcal. Hannah Ribeiro Marcena. Larissa De Silva Marcio. Gustavo Benitez Mariano. Tiago Benitez Mariano. Brianna Victoria Marino. Tatiana Larissa Marino. Inupru Marma. Michael K.O. Marquez. Christian Damian Marshall. Jake John Martell. Margaret Alice Martin. Jalen Cassidy Martinez. Kaylon Marquise Martinez. Keniel Jose Martinez Perez. Alini Faria Martins. Daniel Neves Martins. Isabella Maria Martins. Nicole Rosa Martins. Haisa Alves Martins. Kaik Martins. Lavinia Pino Mateus. Noel David Matos Lopez. Peter Thomas May. Atu McCarthy. Achilles Lee McLean. Topher Carol McGarry. Kai Khalees McGee. Colin Patrick McIndoe. Haley Jade McGinnis. Caleb Isaiah McCoyne. Ava Rose McKernan. Emily Paige McLaughlin. Justin Matthew Lynch McNamara. Brittany Yasmin Medrano Lopez. Ana Julia Silva Mendez. Giovanna Fatima Oliveira Mendez. Anthony Adriel Mendez Mancia. Jordana Faith Merrifield. Sarai Mieses. Gabriella Elizabeth Mills. Guillerme Santana Pimenta Miranda. Navia Matal. Kairash Muhammad Karim. Mike Jaden Molina. Zhao Vitor Abreu Montero. Melissa Ariana Montero. Gianmarco Monteroso Aguilar. Carlos Giuliani Morales. Felix Denelson Moran Chacon. Johanna Abigail Moran Valis. Erica Tatiana Moracho Zumi. Sedona Frank Morrissey. Pedro Maria Mora. Zachary Edward Mullen. Eduardo Miguel Munoz de Leon. Sasha Catalina Murga. Sahar Naji. Runella Edith Marembe Nakatende. Anderson Jose Nambo Avila. Hiranmahi Lakshmi Narasimhan. Adato Jr. Brandeo Narciso. Zhao Pedro Nascimento. Maria Jose Navarro Merlos. Kawa Yuri Nogara Neves. Cecilia Talia Ing Packard. Medium Cheryl Ingham. Sonason Nicholas. Razabel Alexandra Nieto Sierra. Ethan Xavier Novoa. Madison Jadell Nugent. Joseph Scott O'Donnell. Richard Griffins Obama. Ziana Deborah Odagu. Ryan James Olahovic. Abeli Eduarda Sousa Guevara Oliveira. Brian Vasconcelos Oliveira. Emily Oliveira. Emmanuel Silva Ribeiro Oliveira. Giovanna Rodriguez Oliveira. Pedro Oliveira. Yasmin Rodriguez Oliveira. Gilberto Yadiel Oliveras. Elmer Giovanni Oriana Mejia. Daniela Yamaleth Oriana Polanco, excuse me. Mindy Yahara Orozco Alvarez. Cristel Ross Estefani Ortiz Aquiano. Kailia Janae Marika Asamoye. Adrian Maddox Asorino. Shakira Alid Pabon Rodriguez. Luis Fernando Sabino Noguera Pacheco. Gianmarco Pagdeo Bashir. Felipe Almeida Pivea. Esteban de Jesus Pais Chacon. Angelina Kyra Pallison. Avery Willow Palmer. Liam Stanley Parker. Rashni Samir Patel. Soli Isabella Patrick. Joshua Gregory Peace. Ravadu Perez. Nicholas Martins Pelkey. Juan Carlos Justiano Herrera. Samuel Roca Herrera. Alyssa Patricia Marie Perez. Kaylin Yanet Perez Zuniga. Ricardo Alexander Perlera Rubio. Lamaya Naze Perry. Darian Rixme Poe. Braden Anthony Piazza. Paige Margaret Pickering. Ashlyn Plazim. Alexandra Podoskaya. Evelyn Achampuma Poku. Jennifer Elisabi Polanco Perdido. Corey James Powers. Eldens Benoit Pradel Innocent. Michael Joseph Pusateri. Carlos Alexis Pusey Kakongo. Sophia Cardoso Putney. Tiago Rufino Montero Jerez. Delicia Armani. Yamaris Quiles. Myra Isabel. Gay Romero. Juan Diego Kendi Sula. Victoria Kearns Raboni. Zoe Rabinovitz. Patrick Rakritigun. Oscar Ivan Ramirez Franco. William Aslar Ramirez Lopez.
Lazer Odavel Ramirez Villagran. Jorge Eduardo Ramirez Warren. Livia Vieira Ramos. Kanwardeep Singh Randawa. Jason Michael Rappa. Allison Sydney Regan. Reese Edward Riley. Zohar Lacey Brown Reinstein. Joao Victor Hesenge Andrade. Eric Estuardo Reyes Sanchez. Maria Eduarda Silva Ribeiro. Amanda Alves Ribeiro. Sofia Ann Riccardi. Sarah Rico Moreno. Jorge Enrique Rivas. Diego Alexis Rivera. Jonel Ariel Rivera. Dainalise Rivera Suarez. Jennifer Louise Rivers. Sarah Pathuma Faritha Rizvi. Maggie Faith Robinson. Claribelis Robles Morales. Asif Da Silva Lima Rocha. Danielle Celine Roger. Jillian Diane Roger. Eduardo Damon. Emily Kailani Santos Rodriguez. Jasmine Rodriguez. Joao Gabriel Fejeda Rodriguez. Julie Teixeira Rodriguez. Kennedy Alves Rodriguez. Priscilla Elizabeth Rodriguez Escalante. Kiara Rodriguez Guerrero. Manuel Ignacio Rojas Vaca. Cameron James Ropes. Tanya Doralisa Romero Garcia. Kiyoani Vittoria Rosa. Jalea Marie Rose. Simon Daniel Rosman. Daniel Pinto Ruback. Joshua Ruiz Salguero. Daniel Robert Ryan. Aiden Ethan Sather. Franco Seglimbeni. Bernardo Enrique Barbosa Solera. Jamie Patrick Salinas Minga. Leah Isabel Salaway. Alejandro Salvitiera Pedraza. Haisa Gias Sampaio. Tamarati Leilani Tishale Samuel. Tariqua Victoria Tishale Samuel. Jean-Luis Sanchez Aquino. Angel Santiago Jr. Kelvin Alexis Santos. Hyson Guimil da Silva Santos. Stephanie Pereira Santos. Yasmin Pereira Santos. Matthew Souza Santos. Lila Santos Woodard. Hannah Sloan Savino. Marie Diane Scanlon. Zachary Joseph Finstein Schneider. Malachi Scott. Dana Sebeda. Selena Sebeda. Ari Graydon Selitz. Kaizen Augusto Semprum. Samira Sharma. Samuel Heng Shi. Samantha Aviva Silk. Alice Mendez Silva. Caio Manzi Silva. Erica Furtado Silva. Fernando Jr. Alves Silva. Jennifer Santos Silva. Joao Victor Souza Silva. Mateus Pisibicheski Silva. Haisa Cristina Suarez Silva. Sofia Pichilingiti Silva. Igor Joran Silva. Agata Pereira Barbosa Silva. Isaiah Amir Silva Cunningham. Josias Emmanuel Sinchi Kinchi. Lucas Andrade Suarez. Christian Josue Solis Espinosa. Daniel Jogbe Sosu. Diana Soto Valencia. Iolani Giolivera Souza. Leticia Mota Souza. Pedro Anhiki Figueiredo Souza. Stephanie Cristina Souza. Tiago Araujo Souza. Joshua Souza Lopez Carvalho. Natalie Caitlin Spodik. Josh Joshua Sejemba Sonko. Elizabeth Eileen St. Louis. Cole Jameson Stelmack. Zachary Harris Steiglitz. Owen Michael Suau. Kieran Northrop Subramanian. Lillian Mary Susich. Mary Elizabeth Sullivan. Daniel Edward Sullivan Jr. Nicholas Andrew Swan. Logan Christopher Swift. Kamar Abbas Sayed. Casey Ta. Anna Catherine Taskovics. Cliver Christian Xavier Theodore. Emma Marguerite Tesserero. Jaden Isaiah Timothy. Emma Chloe Tickner. Angie Diana Tipanguano Lopez. Dennis Orlando Tobar Elvira. Litsi Marina Tobar Esquivel. Arky Elizabeth Tobar Folly. Christian Joseph Tobin. Ayla Beth Tricoli. Alex Kevin Treeweiler. Jacob Duncan Trossel. Alexandra Isabel Zeiser. Maria Elena Tunun Nicolas. Leila Beatrice Valentini. Jalier Omar Velez. Rafael Velez. Polianne Nevis Vigilio. John Gabriel Villegas. Isabella Silva Ambrosio Vieira. Tatum Brooke Villa. Aaron Josue Vuele Salinas. Hannah Lears Wagner. Elijah Terrell Wallace. Megan Julia Walsh. Natalie Weinstein. Sebastian Weiss. Henry Wentworth. Jack Thomas Whiting. Samantha Marie Winterhalter. Alyssa Caitlin Whitty. Lindsay Whitty. Sarah Rose Wolf. Lindsay Abigail Wood. Lucy Rose Wood. Kevin Marcos Lahe Xavier. Zoe Bess Yale. Carla Asla Yilmaz. Mariana Volodymyrivna Yunik. Maya Rose Zarif. Jesse Lee Zeng. William Paul Zigmont. Benjamin Zislin. Jackson Arthur Zweil. Sandri Castillo.
All right, folks, hold on a second on the corners. It's what they call wait time. Class of 2025, please stand up. Class of 2025, take your tassels from the right, move them to the left. Congratulations, you are high school graduates.